Escalating tensions between India and China have again propelled the anti-China narrative. Boycott Chinese products chorus is growing louder following the Ladakh LAC standoff and the news of 20 Indian soldiers martyred in the Galwan Valley. Earlier this month, CATE, which represents 7 crore traders and 40,000 trade associations, had announced a nationwide campaign to boycott Chinese products in solidarity with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's move to back Vocal for Local. CATE said earlier that their objective is to reduce the import of Chinese finished goods by $13 billion or about 1 lakh crore rupees by December 2021. At present, India imports about 5.25 lakh crore rupees, that is $70 billion worth of goods annually from China. India-China bilateral trade is heavily tilted in favor of China. Electronics, capital goods, pharmaceuticals and metal components are the top imports from China. In sectors such as pharmaceuticals, India is overwhelmingly dependent on China. CATE has earlier this week also released a list of over 500 broad categories of commodities, which includes cosmetics, bags, toys, furniture, footwear, watches, which they want to boycott. It plans to do so by substituting a list of goods imported from China with the local goods. Even though the business of traders will suffer, as quite a few are actually importing from China, but still, for them, nothing comes before national interest, is what CATE said in a statement. CATE also urged Indian celebrities to stop endorsing Chinese brands. Remember, several Indian celebrities promote popular mobile phone brands such as Vivo and Oppo, among many other brands. Anti-China sentiments had gripped major global economies such as the United States also post the spread of COVID-19 and the way reports suggested that China kept countries world over guessing about the severity and the impact of coronavirus. The LAC standoff has only escalated further in the domestic Indian market. Both ministries of finance and commerce are already taking action against the influx of Chinese goods that is injuring the domestic industry. Reports also suggest that imports of more than 100 goods are under various stages of anti-dumping action and future investments from China, that including the participation of its firms in big and important projects such as the 5G market, could also be barred going forward. Now, India could extend anti-dumping duties and safeguards on more than 24 of Chinese goods this year that range from calculators and USB drives to even steel, solar cells, vitamin E, amid the concerns that actually the flood of imports would actually kill the domestic manufacturers who will lose duty protection soon against such products. Anti-dumping duties of these products were imposed 5 years ago and are also expiring this year. Curbing Chinese investments in India will be further tricky. If you see, Chinese investors have actually pumped in over $5 billion in the Indian startup ecosystem so far. Top Chinese investors include the likes of Ant Financial, Tencent, Shunbi Capital, among many others. Ant Financial alone has actually invested $2.7 billion in India across 7 companies, including Paytm. Tencent has backed unicorns such as Flipkart, Swiggy, and Ola in India. Alibaba has a 3.5% stake in Snapdeal alone. Now, sector analysts have also told Money Control that while fresh investments may get impacted if the situations escalate from here, there will not be a major impact on the companies that are already running their businesses on the Chinese money. Homegrown firms such as Paytm, Flipkart, Zomato and Swiggy having investments from China are also facing the ire of social media users. While one actually doesn't expect India to resort to any knee-jerk reaction immediately, experts say that the government will take well-considered actions necessary to protect the integrity and sovereignty of the country and its natural interest as well.